Welcome everyone to episode 9 of Empyrion Galactic Survival. Empyrion for noobs. Yeah, it's boring. Just another shitty day in paradise. Today we're going to work on getting up to level 12. We're almost at 11. And at level 12 we'll be able to do several things. At the advanced constructor, we do that now, but we need some more raw materials. We get the deconstructor, which will be very useful once we start looting some POIs. We'll be getting things that we really have no use for, but we can deconstruct into their raw components. As far as the small vessel goes, once we get to level 12, I can make the homing rocket launcher. And again, we'll still need some more raw materials. So I think today what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out and finish off these ore deposits and kill any large dinosaurs we see along the way. And then crickets. See if we can get our XP level up. So for now, it'll be a good ride for our newly built Wagon Queen family truckster.
You think you hate it now, but wait till you drive it.
Look at the way that thing hops into space. Oh yeah. Let's see, we should probably mark these so we can find them again. One bug that's always been here, you sort of have to unselect and then reselect the icon you want to show up for it to be that icon. The icon doesn't really matter, but if you want it to look like to look pretty, you got to do that. Alright. Our nearest deposit is the silicon deposit. Ooh, I love this peppy ship. There's the hole. You see the hole stays there from last time. And I'll get out, hit F4 to link with our container controller. Hit T to select our drill. Hit F5 to select our drone. Hit tab twice. Turn the radar on so we're not caught unawares. Right click and make sure resource drill is selected. And we got all this silicon to pick up here. Last time we were mining this with our survival tool. You can see the real drill is a lot quicker. There is one upgrade you can get when you do one of the missions. You'll get a ultra drill, which is maybe twice as fast as this. See, we're making short work of this. One of the nice things about this game is if you wanted to, you could build a base in here if you like living underground. Let's see, is there any more? No, if you look at the radar up at the top, I think the little icon for silicon has disappeared, which means we've got it all. Another thing you can do here, I should mention, I suppose. is with your, if you don't like the holes in your land, you can right click on your tool and use the filler tool. And seal up the holes. So if you're running around here on foot for some reason, you won't accidentally fall to your death. Alright, let's see, is there any big dinosaurs around here? Don't see any. I'm sure we'll run across them somewhere. Oh, there's at least 2 of them that like to hang out in this neck of the woods. Let's go over and get this iron deposit. There's the hole. By the way, we are getting XP for mining, which is one of the reasons I'm doing it. Hit tab twice. And select resource drill. Don't want to close this hole up again yet. And this deposit's a little larger. Yeah, this drill is a big improvement over the survival tool. I think that's all, yeah. Like it's all gone. Hit the F key to get back into my cockpit. I'm going to remove those 2 icons from the map. You can also do it from up here. Just hit the trash can. And now we'll go over to the copper deposit. Let's see. Any big dinosaurs? Come on. Let me kill you. I want to kill you. I need to kill you. Boy, this ship sure is peppy now. I think we'll go over and take care of the spiders too when we get a chance. Where's the hole? Oh, there's no hole. I haven't done this one yet. Okay, it's a fresh deposit. Hit the O key to level off. F to get out of my cockpit. F5 to make the drone. Tab twice. Select my drill. And get right over it, and I'll drill straight down. This is the way I like to do it. Straight down the center and then just sort of stand in the center and rotate. We're almost done with this one already. Alright, this one's done. Yeah, let's see. Are there any spiders over here? If I recall, they were a little shy last time as well. We stay low enough to the ground, we'll perhaps attract their attention. Where are you guys? You'll know you've passed them when you hear them hiss at you. Guys, go down the hill here. Nope, I don't see him anywhere. Oh, my rooftop gun has seen somebody. Oh, it's Mr. Shiny Butt down there. Unfortunately, I didn't get any points for that. You don't get points for automatic kills. You only get points for skill kills. Which reminds me, we haven't set that turret yet. Let's hit the P key. Devices. I think I'll auto group everything here. Our turret down here. We want it to be shooting at predators, not prey. Also NPC factions, which means if we come up against Xerax, they'll be shooting at them. Drones. We don't need these selected. Hover and small vessels, because single player, we're the only ones who have hover vessels and small vessels. The NPCs do not. Capital vessels, yes, in case they send a patrol vessel, which is a CV. Our gun will take shots at it. Bases, same thing. Thinking maybe I'll turn those off. Turn that off anyway. Because when we go to attack a base, we're going to be using our real weapons. You can leave all these selected. It's just what they're going to be shooting at. If it's an HV, SV, CV, or base. And if you hit apply to group with the group selected, if you had more than one turret, with the turret selected, the group selected, you can hit apply to group. And all these settings will be applied to all the ones in that group. You can also break the group up into different groups and to give them different configurations. But for now, I'm looking for a big dinosaur to shoot. Come on, it's a bright sunny day. I know for a fact there were two of those guys up here. Don't know why they haven't come back yet. Oh, there's one. There we go. Level 11 reached. Let's see if there's anything that we can hit that will help us get up here. Burial chamber, unknown artifact, we've done that. Ancient ruins. We could go do the abandoned factory. Let's see what our cargo is like. I think I'll take, even though we're not playing with mass and volume, I could theoretically just go out there because the ship is ignoring all that mass and all that weight. I'll play like I wasn't ignoring mass and volume. Come home here and unload. See, we're in range of our Wi-Fi if you look at the lower left-hand side. Right above where our health is, you see the little Wi-Fi symbol with 2 next to it. Means we have 2 nodes active. One's our ship and one is our base. So even without landing, we can hit our F4 key here and select home, structure input, and I'll put all that junk in there. All right, let's go look at the abandoned factory. Okay, coming up on the abandoned factory. I'm going to hit the F6 key just to get rid of that text. The F6 key toggles through all of these views. Text overlay, HUD overlay, bar overlay at the bottom, and nothing. So I hit it once. Now, what I'm going to do here is it's not cheating really, because I have played this POI before. I know where the core is, which allows me to core this from the outside and from a distance with my ship, and that means when I go in, the place will be deserted. There won't be any nasties. Right now, if I was to land there and start up, there'd be a lot of nasties. I want to show you what that looks like, but not on this POI because I would like to, well, make this episode a little shorter for one, but I also want to get all the goodies in there. Once I get in and get to where the core lived, I will show you how I found out where the core is, as far as it being viewed from the outside. And it's something you can do yourself when you play this game and you go on in there, fight your way through all the monsters, die a couple times, get respawned, and continue on until you find the core. When you find the core and destroy the core, I'll show you what to do so you'll know where the core is. And the next time you hit the same POI, you won't have to go marching in. Marching in and killing all the bad guys is really important when you're desperate for XP, because those bad guys are all worth a lot of XP. Anyway, I'm more desperate for the goodies than the XP at the moment. So I'm going to shoot this block right here. If you see that block, and right here, the core in this place is about 5 or 6 stories down in this spot. By the way, the only other alien POI here that can be looted is the abandoned and nothing is worse than this one as far as the bad guys. So I'm going to play that 2 times through and record it. I'll play it through one time the normal way, like you have never experienced it before, and go in and shoot the baddies and fight my way to the core, destroy the core, and then I will also reload the game and play it this way, where I will destroy the core from the outside and then march in through a empty base. It'd be fun to contrast those 2 methods. I don't see it as cheating, really, because if you have intelligence about where the core is located and how to get to it from the outside, you would naturally use that. Just being efficient. But like I said, you do give up lots of XP points. And also, sometimes people, when they build their SVs, you won't be able to do what I'm doing right now, so which is a no standing. I build my ship with enough thrust on the front end to be able to do this in most cases. So I might add my guns are close enough together that they fit through one square hole there, you see. If I had built this SV where the guns were out on like wingtips, they probably wouldn't be able to shoot through one hole like that. By the way, I'm using my up and down keys, the C and the space bar, to keep myself centered over this hole. Once you got the first block gone, you can see all the different layers in there, and you can sort of line them up to get yourself directly over the hull. Also, having that light on the front of your ship like that, you can see the reflection directly back at you, just to let you know you're right over the hull. You occasionally have to creep a little bit closer, because we are shooting further and further down into the POI. This is the Xeno steel we're shooting through, the alien metal. So we're close to the core. The Xeno steel is very tough. That circle you see is a block that's in the shape of a cone, and we're looking at the top of it. Directly under that is the core. All we have to do is get through that. Boom. There goes the core. You see all the lights went out. Now, since we did not get close to this base, none of the spawners had a chance to spawn the monsters. And now this whole facility is just plain dead. There's no spawn to monsters. There's no really nothing to harm you. Now, one thing I may want to do here is select this and retrieve. No, we're going to salvage. I'm going to take those doors off. And I'm going to see about putting my ship in the garage here. Simply because there may be passing drones that will see your ship and come in and attack it. There we are. We're parked inside. The drones would have to get low in the sky and directly behind you to actually shoot in here. So one thing we're going to also have to watch out for is our armor. We don't have a radiation protection, and the alien metal is radioactive, so when we get down in the bowels, we'll be picking up radiation. And you can see right now, upper right hand side, we have 0.4 rads. If we're able to find a radiation boost and a locker, then we can put that on. Anyway, we're salvaging. We're going to hit the F key and we're going to loot. Over here, select my vessel, small vessel, and the container controller, and just hit the arrow key. Then I hit the salvage on my multi-tool to take the metal plates from the container. Sort of helps you mark where you've been. When you see an empty room, you know you've been there. Those are the kind of rockets we're going to be using in our machine once we get the rocket launchers. Here's an alien container. Rare. This is where you pick up a lot of really good goodies, like the T2 shotgun. I will put this over here and replace my own shotgun with that at the first opportunity. And you see we pick up some medicine kits, energy. I have no use for this weapon, but if you put it in a deconstructor, you get erestrum and zescosium from that, which are fairly rare metals, which you'll need to make other things. Hit the F key on this, brings up the fuel. Take all the fuel from the base. When you get it out, it's always a small fuel pack. Let's see how many we get. 112, that's a lot. And you can see we're already a little radioactive. So we're going to salvage these. You get a lot of good stuff for these. You see the 24 cobalt alloy and the 12 electronics. These things are really good. Our fridge. Let's yeah, my ship's not turned on at the moment. I guess I could turn it on. Now if you hit P, go to main here. If you want your fridge to be on but nothing else, so you can save energy, you can just turn everything else off here. Just leave your power on, and it won't be using much power at all. Now you can put this stuff in your fridge, and it won't go bad. Here's the wheat seeds we needed. This is spice, by the way. You use it for making sausage and also those survival packs. And this confetti moss scrapings for medicine. And we do have some more injections. You don't want to bypass these guys. They may look just like decorations, but you do get electronics for them. And computers, and all sorts of goodies. Let's switch out of fridge mode here. An empty container. Chainsaw. Chopping down trees easier. Except I use my ship for chopping down trees. I'm taking all your furniture. There's an emergency ration. Laser rifle. Can't make any charges for it, I think, until level 20. Oh, there's a salami. Let's have a little nosh there. I'll eat both of them. To eat, you just put your mouse thing over and hit shift and right mouse button. Oh, see that thing, the LCD? You want to take those when you find them. You can see it gives you 2 computers and electronics. It's all good stuff. The oxygen tanks. Just like fuel tanks. I'll just put in a bunch of 9s. And we've got 7 bottles. It may not seem like a lot, but it actually is quite a lot. F key. F key. If you don't care to see what's in these before you loot them, you can hit Shift F. Maybe not. Usually when you hit Shift F, it just automatically goes into your storage. Generally not a good idea when you're looting these, especially if you have weight and volume on. Sometimes you'll pick up something that is way too large and way too heavy for your ship to lift. And you may want to leave that behind. Take all these generators. They have a lot of good stuff in them. Now it used to be, but it is no more. If you put a core down in here and set it to public, each one of those things that you salvage would give you XP points. And it was a really good way of increasing your XP. Salvaging one of these places would put you up 2 or 3 levels. But you can no longer do that. You can put a core down, but it will be marked as private, and you do not get XP for salvaging blocks from a private facility. Only from a public facility. These are fuel tanks as well. Since we already emptied the fuel, remember all the fuel tanks are tied together like one giant fuel tank. There won't be anything in there. But the tank itself, it's got good stuff in it. Okay, let's get these guys over here. You can see we're picking up lots of good stuff. We've picked up 4 of the emergency rations already. I'll pick this thing up. That's one of those holographic screens. Usually has electronics and or computers in it. I'll get the door. Pick up these 2 guys. This space is full of trapdoors. That'll drop you way down to the bottom, where all the nasties will jump on you all at once. So we have to look out for those. Not so much that the nasties will jump us, because there are no nasties, because we court it from afar. But the fall might break your legs. And you also want to sort of get all this stuff methodically. See, we're picking up a lot of energy. Ton of energy. Another emergency ration. Excellent. Some more spice. I'll stay on the fridge for a while here. A few fridges in a row. Pizza. One warning is to stay away from the milk. Wait a minute. I have some steaks in my personal inventory. Should be in the fridge. It's from that big monster that I killed. All right. Commence. Take the gun. Here's that's what made the door open, by the way. If I was playing with nasties, there's usually like a bunch of those abominations / nightmares out there. As soon as I hit here, door would open and they'd come out screaming at me. Put that in the wrong spot. This goes in the fridge. Lots of energy. Keeping an eye on my radar. Still nobody seems interested in us. It's good. Ah, night vision goggles. Very important. Put those on your person. Now whenever you put your helmet on, you can hit the L key and you'll have your night vision. This is used, that's the stuff I was talking about getting underwater for making medicine. And it doesn't have a perish time, so I won't worry about putting it in the fridge. More seedlings. Very nice. That's food. I'll eat it. Medicine. I already did that one, didn't I? As you can see, this is a pretty large facility. Those flex coils are good. This is where I drilled through to get to the core. If I wanted to, I could jump down there and go straight to the final room where the core is. Work my way back up here. But you're getting a tour of the facility, as you would if you were killing the monsters and going in from the front door. Gotta be very careful of trapdoors around here. There won't be any in these curved sections, just in the flat sections. So if you stay on the curved parts, generally you'll be okay. I think they put a trapdoor like right here, maybe here, just to fool you. It drops you down into this lovely room where you're face to face with those giant laser cannons. And they're active, and they will kill you almost instantly. When you come down here with the building active, you immediately have to run over here and flip the switch. That turns the guns off. Another goodie container. Pulse rifle. I think I'll put that on my person as well. These health packs are also very handy on your person. Get this big guy. What's fuel doing in an ammo box? Here are rads clicking away. We're gonna have to keep an eye on that, especially when we get further down to where the you see all that alien metal. Ooh, another night vision goggle and a drill for an HV, and lots of silicon. And there's one hidden in here. Neodymium. And another T2 shotgun. Put all these over here. Neodymium is another one of those rarer metals. So you won't find it on this planet. You'll have to go to another planet. Probably outside of the solar system, since we're the only gas giants here. gas giants and moons. Okay. That's good against radiation burn. Once you get burnt, though, it's kind of late in the game. This is when you get up to 1. You'll have a radiation burn. Now, if you find one of the shots that is our immunity, radiation immunity, then we can use one of those. There's another V1 drill for an HV. More silicon. See, I think I already have the assault rifle, don't I? Yep. Just more ingots. You can see, magnesium. That's one of the things I was looking for. Once we do get into our guided rockets, you need magnesium for rockets. You can go up to the moon to mine it, generally. But if you're able to get it from these POIs, why not? This stuff is radioactive, but alien metal. You can see this place is huge. And it is a real monster to get through. Without destroying the core from the outside. I would tackle this place, a little later in the game. I've had some two weapons and also maybe a heavy armor and also a lot more medicine. There's ascosium, a medical device, and the big fusion cells, which are more power than that even. These steel blocks, you can deconstruct them into sathium and metal. These things are really heavy, and they do take up a lot of space. But since we're not worried about that, you can see how these put you way over the top. Since we're not playing with weights and volume, I will take them. Here's sathium. More sathium. I'll take that LCD screen. And this door. Keep an eye on our radiation there, because we're at 0.5. We don't want to get up to 1. By the way, there's a trapdoor around here somewhere. That's why I don't stay on the blue path. Shoot on over here. There's the hole from drilling down. Another nifty little gun here. Giant laser gun that'll kill you with like 2 shots. Okay, we're at 0.6. Do have to be careful. We won't want to spend too much time downstairs. Right now the radiation is fairly low. Getting higher as we get near this icky green stuff. There's a trapdoor right there. So I want to sort of jetpack over to that curved area. And same thing over here. Try to stay on the curved area. See, there's one of them. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to make it through down there, because we're at 0.7 already. Let's see if this radiation stuff helps any. Oh, that wiped us down to 0. That's good. That'll give us a little time. Because this place is all alien steel. Adrenaline. Oh, my mistake. I always try to remind myself to
loot, then shoot.
Now it's got to go over here. Or Sathium. Very nice. Stuff up on top. Alright. If you were down here with live critters, God help you, because there's a lot of them. One of the safe spots is up here. You can run to this spot and jetpack up here. They're all down there below you, waiting to kill you. Plus there's a extra prize here. Whoa. See, these small optronic bridges you need to make your CPU extenders. If you are using CPU extension, but we're not. They're very expensive to make or buy. So it's really good to have them. And that epic assault rifle will replace my normal, dull, everyday run-of-the-mill assault cycle. Assault rifle. Assault cycle?
I speak English well. I learn it from a book.
Yeah, we're picking up lots of good stuff here. Again, it's not doing anything for our XP. But maybe we could shoot a few more big monsters on our way home. A restroom and lots of pentaxid, which is what you need for your shields and for your warp drive. And this T2 repaired bay you can put on your base, and it'll automatically repair your ship if it was damaged to its saved state. A template, when you get your ship done just the way you like it, save a template. And if it ever gets damaged, if blocks gets destroyed or engines, go onto your repair bay and it'll automatically fix it for you. This is the final room. More magnesium, which is very good. More magnesium. Excellent. This is where the core lived. Right here. And what I do when I fight my way down here and destroy the core, after destroying all the monsters, you hit the F5 key and grab your salvage tool, then just go right over where the core was and go straight up, salvaging all these blocks as you go. When you get out at the top here, you have a look and see, oh, well, that's where it is. So you memorize that. And the next time you come into one of these POIs, do what I just did there. Shoot straight down until you blow up the core. It doesn't work with all POIs. Some POIs have a core that set to non-destructible. Those usually have switches on the walls that will destroy the core for you. So you do have to fight your way in. More goodies. Oh, gold. A pulse laser. You can see we picked up all sorts of energy there. These things appear as spawners, by the way. This room is usually full of, and I mean full of, orange scorpions. They're the worst because they have very small hitboxes. So they take lots and lots and lots of shots to kill them. And they spend their time ganging up on you and stinging you and giving you diseases and parasites that you're constantly repairing with health packs. Yes, now we got the long trip home here. Yeah, we're out of there. Those trapdoors are very scary, especially when you don't know they're there and you just walking along minding your own business and suddenly you're dropped 3 stories down in the midst of 50 screaming monsters. It's no fun at all. But it is heart-pounding excitement. And like I said, all those monsters, lots of XP. If I came in here shooting, I'd probably get out of here on level 15, 16. Of course, with the pathetic weapons I have, and the lack of medicines, I probably wouldn't have made it through here. There's one more. I want to get up there. Yeah, we got all kinds of med packs there. Here's the short way out, rather than going all the way around like we did before. You recognize these things. Our ship should be right up here. Remember the hole I made there? We're gonna hit the P key and turn on our stuff. And we'll lift off. My ship is a little tall here. There we go. And we're gonna head home. We hit my map key and get rid of the copper deposit, which is no longer there. I'll get rid of the factory too. I will not be surprised if we get home and find the base is under attack. I think we had almost 3 days to wait for a attack, but we'll see when we get home. I don't know whether or not they attack your base when you're not there or not. I always try to manage to be home to greet them. I don't see any drones. And it's dawn. Would not be surprised if a base attack is imminent. Let's take a look real quick here. Hit P. Statistics. Oh, we're good. Good for a couple days yet. No problem. All right. Got so much stuff to unload here. Our constructor input here. And pick all the stuff that goes into making other stuff. Wood, glass. Look at that, we got 14 flux coils. Really good. Silicon ingots. Neodymium. Iron. Vascosium. Cobalt. Magnesium. Lithium. Raw pentaxid. Put that in there. We can refine that. Restrum. The optomic bridges go in here because they're used to make CPU extenders. Alright. I think that's all. Did pick up a radiation boost, which is very handy. I will put this on my person. I'll get rid of our jetpack boost and put that on instead. Alright, the rest of this stuff go into another container. We only have 2 containers, so I'll put it all over here. See, it's way overfilled already. Mainly from this stuff here. Once we get our deconstructor, we'll deconstruct a lot of this stuff. And some of these weapons we can sell to the traders. You see, I just put my helmet on. I hit my L key. There's my night vision. Of course, it's daytime, so can't see squat. Putting your helmet on and taking it off is the U key. Let's put our fridge items away. Nice. And I think right off the bat, one of the things I want to make is another furnishings deco. And pick that up. Where is it? So much stuff. There it is. I think I'll put it inside the garden. The corner here, right click. See, you can, as before I showed you, you can make different kinds of beds and stuff. What we want is a shower. I'll just stick it right there in the corner. Go up to your shower. If you look on the upper right hand side, the 0.6 radiation exposure. If you take a shower, it goes away. And you see our garden is all grown. So let's do a harvest. Select fridge, and we'll link to our fridge. And we'll hit F to pick it up. Now, to fill our garden out, we need to make one more pepper, which will give us 2 plants. We'll make one more pear thing, and will give us 2 plants. And one more wheat will give us 2 plants. So we need one more wheat. And one more pear. And let's see. Cannot make a pepper. Oh, we need more vegetables. We'll just have to make do with what we have here. Our pear things and our wheat. That's right, we only had 1 plant there. That's why we didn't get enough. After... Wait a minute, I didn't harvest that. Am I some kind of idiot? Yes, I am. Let's do the pear thing. Do the wheat. Can I harvest that? Yeah. Now I can make one of those. Oh, I still only have 3 vegetables. Hesses. Alright. I want a pizza. You can see, a lot of food in pizza. Brings us all the way up. Telling you what we already knew. Pizza is the food of the gods. Okay, I'm going to go over here and put it my take my jetpack off. Let's put it over here, store it in the locker, and I will put the radiation protection on there. And I will take this assault rifle and I'll put the good assault rifle there. Get rid of this old shotgun. The T2 shotgun and the pulse rifle T2 pulse rifle. Now we got better guns. And we got some of these health packs, so I'm going to put these down here. They're easier to reach. Okay, I'm going to hit F4 and I'm going to put these guns away into our other storage here. Let's look at our situation. We're on our way to 12. Won't make it in this episode. Perhaps in the next one. So, for now, thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Oh, that's right, it's daytime, I can't sleep. It's foggy like this, I never know. Goodbye.